So much for joining us. My day of power as above, so below. We talking about Jupiterian energy, Sagittarius, Moon in Aries, rising sign Pisces. Guys and girls, thank you so much. As you guys are being notified that I am live, I am happy to be here with you guys because God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. And thank you so much for trusting me with your spiritual needs. And thank you to each and every one of you guys for your support of Minister Mario, son of Ochosi. And we thank you for the continuation of that support until the process is over. But thank you so very much for what you've already done and those that had the intention of doing, especially when you get your tax return. Appreciate you. Love you much. Apostle says so in advance. Thank you so much. As you guys understand that I teach universal laws. If you do not know, I am Apostle. Hey, how you doing? Much love to you. Thank you for joining us. And appreciate each and every one of you guys being notified. What's up there? Pretty early. Yes, up my baby Scorpio. Then we got Karen O'Brien, my Gemini in the house. We got, what's up there, Italy Midian? Yes. All right, babies. But as you being notified, y'all know I like y'all to post y'all zodiac sign and where you're from, so I know my listening audience. And thank you to each and every one of you, especially my church family. I want to say hello to my Madrina, to my Padrino, to my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, and Palo. And whether you are mystic, Adi, or witch, we appreciate you. Christians, Muslims, we do not care. We not discriminate because we believe in universal laws. What your practice is ain't none of my business. All right, what's up there, Swamp Witch at J in the house. All right, Aquarius from Louisiana. I like that swamp magic. I like what I like. All right, love me some voodoo. And also Mama Susan Gemini in the house. What's up, my Pisces from Detroit in the house? Thank you for joining us. To my brothers and sisters, we are here, melanated, strong, and power. What's up there, Rogers in the house? Cancer, Chocolate Cream. Don't be playing at me. I'm a Sagittarius. What's up there, Minister Mario, son of Ochosi? Thank you to each and every one of you guys. I'm excited about being here, and I hope you guys have been enjoying the information that I've been giving out. I told you all the time, I don't have to teach you guys the mysteries of the ATRs, but I can teach you universal law. It's still going to make your conjure strong if you understand your energy and your ashe, okay? What I should have did is got my, hold on. Hey, what's up there, Kim Johnson, my Leo from Florida? I'm not, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, y'all. I wasn't gonna make it through this live because I'm still trying to get some rest. But y'all know I'll be out here conjuring. I got these ginger from the Bravo, and they are so good. Even though I get them for my throat, praise God. But I actually like a ginger myself. But these are so good. These right here, these only 99 cents. These right here, oh my God, I love these things. And I was able to get me some more packaging. Hey, how you doing? In the picture, why is she have here in the hand? Why are you saying the devil's mask? Okay. Now let me explain this mask again. For whatever reason y'all coming alive, I'm going to explain it again. This is symbology, right? Remember, African traditions teach a lot of parables. They teach a lot of folk metaphors and stuff. So, this is Oya, my head of Risha. The mask in African tradition, they utilize masks to scare off evil spirits, negativity, or unwanted beings, okay? So, it's about symbology. The skulls that are around her neck represents the ancestors. She deals in representation of the ancestors. So when we do any type of ancestor veneration, in this particular Santeria or Lukumi, that's what she represents. In Voodoo, it would be Papa Legba or even Metcalfu. And, oh my God, Centella and Palo. That's right, Mama Oya. So I hope that many of you guys get an understanding. And just The word devil is colonial. There's no such thing as a devil. Okay, there's a daemon. Any evil that is worked, we do that. Okay, just want to let you know. Now, what's up there, my Gemini from South Africa? What's up there, my Aries in the house? I am God Nation. Now, you quite welcome, baby. So, a lot of times when it comes to the ATRs, we don't realize there's so much symbology, so much metaphors that are utilized, and sometimes people take these things literal. And all these are representation of an energy, a vibration, and a frequency. Remember, the universe itself operates in that aspect, and then we utilize certain sciences to represent said energy. Especially when you're dealing with Christianity, this Bible right here we work is full of astrology, metaphors, and symbology, okay? And so therefore, especially the fact that they got a lot of their information out of Egyptology and Kemet. What's up there, Erica, my Sagittarius from South Carolina? And then we got Jazz, Sagittarius from Georgia. What part of Georgia? Is it my Macon, Georgia, where the good root at? Or is it upper Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia? Yeah, what's up, babe? How you doing? Welcome to Apostles World. Then I got my Natasha Foster, my Aquarius from North Carolina. Yes, baby. Yeah, that's where it's good at the woods. Yes, sir. Some of y'all stay in the house too much. Y'all need to go and find the love in the woods with the bears. Augusta. My son is in Valdosta. She in Augusta, Georgia. My good Jesus. What's up, Shamari from the Windy City? My Cancer. We got love the Taurus. That Venus energy. All right. I'm going to make y'all fall in love with y'all self after a while. Y'all going to appreciate y'all energy after a while. Huh? My good God. Yes. So we going to talk about it. That you right. I'm a fine. Listen. When you Virgo in the house. My mama Virgo, she beat me. You beat your children like my mama beat me? She beat me to sleep. Yes. That's that good old whooping when you go to sleep. You just rest up. You wake up rested. I had to go to sleep. She whipped me till I had no more strength in myself. Praise God. We thank God for her. Look how it still turned out. All right. So these are the cards that I read from, guys. These are the 72 names of God, technology of the soul. I want to get into this because I got I want to teach y'all some conjure. You new here? Well, welcome to my world. I'm going to be gentle the first time. I'm going to treat you like Madonna said, like a virgin. Touch for the very first time. But after that, it is what it be. All right. Now, I want to say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to each and every one of you guys. Now, Apostle Ely, let me say this. My lives are for grown people. I'm not here trying to tell you how to live your life. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, how to do. What you do, sir, man, that's your business, okay? I'm truly a Sagittarius. Moon and Aries, rise sign Pisces, okay? I'm here for it. Now, if you want to learn, I got classes. I got, you want to practice conjure, spirituality, I'm here for it, okay? All right, Pisces, okay. So, I'm here to give you universal knowledge. What you do with it is your son. What you do with it is your business. Okay? I teach you the responsibilities, but at the end of the day, you grown. I'm here to talk to grown people that resonate with universal law. I give out spiritual truth, and you do it as you will. You know what I'm saying? Now, I use this book right here because most of us don't come up in the church and Christianity. Don't matter where you at on the hemisphere. Christianity don't touch off on so many people. Okay? This is just to show Christians, do not demonize any ATR because a lot of the conjure and the stuff that you call the devil is right here in your Bible. Your Bible, the Bible, okay? So let's get on to the Bible, okay? Now, what I'm going to teach today is I'm going to teach a short version of jar magic. Jar magic. Y'all know how y'all like to put stuff in jars, okay? Every time you turn around, you got something or somebody in a jar or a container. Okay, container magic, jar magic, bottle magic, all that. We talking about that kind of magic. Okay, y'all know I'm all about the magic. I'm not about the rituals or the outward exterior of the ATR. I'm about the magic. I'm about that nectar. I'm about that juice. Okay, that's what I'm all on. You understand? You can keep all that other stuff. You can keep your bandanas and you can keep your karate suit. I'm here for the magic, okay? If ain't no magic in it, I'm not interested. I don't care how you do sweet potato pie. I care about the sweet potato pie. I'm here for the magic. You want to talk about your recipe? I don't care nothing about your recipe. I want to know if it's good. Exactly. They swear ATRs are the coat. Yes, it's the coat. It's a cut of the good stuff. You understand? It's the cut of the good stuff. The coat is hidden information, and it is truly hidden to those that are lost. Sorry for you. Bad luck got you. All right. Now, my subject is sweetness to the rescue. I want to talk about this. Can you open and close doors? Close doors, roads in conjuring. Absolutely. They actually, I have some people trying to close my roads right now. It's not going to work, of course. But the point is, you can do, it's energy. If you understand energy, you can manipulate that energy. It don't matter if you're in a hoodoo, obeah, conjure. People try all kinds of stuff. Hey, they got a right to. You know what I'm saying? It's their prerogative. Just be man or woman enough to acknowledge that when that return to sender hit home, ain't nobody doing nothing. You're doing it. You did it to yourself. Okay, let's talk about jar magic, and I'm going to talk about this. First, we're going to start with the sour jar. Now, I know that a lot of people, when y'all we're going to talk about this sour jar. We're going to talk about the lemon. The reason why I want to talk about this one first is because I want to give you a clear understanding of why nature is so important in every aspect of magic. When you understand the lemon and what its purpose is versus how people use it, then you won't actually think that every time you see a man or woman working with a lemon that they up to no good, okay? So we're going to first give the truth about lemon. First of all, a lemon is ruled by the sun. And it's a fire element and it's also a water element. But mostly fire, okay? So a lot of times you're cleansing with the a lemon. This is why it is ruled by the sun and it's also a fire element as well as a water. Lemon tree symbolizes longevity. If you want long life, purification, love, and friendship. It also as well represents bitterness and disappointment. Now, most of the time when you deal with us people and people out here, the first thing when we want to bitter somebody's life, sour somebody's life, we run and get a lemon. Okay, let's just be for real. A lot of y'all ain't trying to use the lemon to bring in purification. You ain't trying to use it to bring in longevity. You're not trying to bring in love. And you're definitely not trying to bring in friendship. You going in to break up somebody's marriage, break up somebody's relationship, sour somebody's life. It's just the truth. But I want all of my babies that may get into the ATR to understand when you see a lemon, there's a lot of goodness in this thing. It's just that you got a lot of people that's a bitter bee and they out here doing dirty work. And so they use this beautiful, beautiful oval energy, life force energy of nature in the form of yellow vibration and frequency, and they do a lot of dirt. Yellow is sunshine, exactly, sun. Okay, but they ain't gonna do that. So I want to talk about it in the terms of how most people in hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Palo, and Congo utilize, whether they're placing it on the Nganga, whether they're placing it on the Sigil, whether they're using Kabbalah, doing one of the lesser keys of Solomon. They normally utilize this in a very negative way. So that's what we're gonna talk about. Okay, so we're gonna first start with Numbers. You didn't think this was gonna be in the Bible, but it is in here. Numbers, the 5th chapter. Verse 18, praise Jehovah. So sweetness to the rescue is my message. So Numbers, the 5th chapter, verse 18 says this. And the priest shall set the woman before the Lord and uncover the woman's head and put the offering of the memorial in her hand, which is the jealousy offering. Now here's the priest. This man feels that this woman has cheated on him, and he brought her before the priest, and now the priest is bringing this woman before the Lord, and he's placing in her hand a jealousy offering. That's why I tell y'all there's all kind of, they call them Ebo, they call them all kind of offerings to spirits. in order to resolve issues. The man didn't put his hands on her. He took her to the priest. How many of y'all got priests that you can actually take your husband or wife or your lover to them, and they allowed them to do this type of ceremony over them? So the priest took this memorial and he uncovered her head and put the offering in her hand. And it said, the priest shall have in his hands the bitter water that caused the curse. Okay? Here is the priest. The woman got the jealousy offering in her hands, and the priest has the bitter water. Now, those that know that when you place a lemon inside the jar, you don't put all kind of liquids in there, so the water becomes bitter and sour. So the bitter water is in the priest's hand, the one that stands as the mediator. Now, that whether priest or priestess in voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo. So we work these jars or these waters and make them bitter. Then it goes on to say in 19, and the priest shall charge her by an oath. Y'all know y'all like to swear on y'all Rishas and swear on y'all Loas and swear on your cheering, your mama and your dead gopher and turtle and all that, trying to prove you right. It says, swears an oath unto the woman, if no man have lain with thee, if thou hast not gone aside to uncleanness with other instead of thy husband, be thou free from this bitter water that caused the curse. But if thou hast gone aside to another instead of thy husband, if thou be defiled, so and some men have lain with thee besides thy husband, then the priest shall charge the woman with an oath of cursing, and the priest shall say unto the woman, the Lord make thee a curse and the oath among thy people, when the Lord doeth make thy thighs to rot. So a lemon brings in sour to the point of rottenness. This is in your Bible. I didn't make this stuff up. This is a sour spell. This is when you work in a jar and you are trying to bring, it is a curse that you are bringing on by the energy of the sun. Now this priest is saying he bringing in the Lord. So some of y'all use y'all Mfumbe, some of y'all use y'all ancestors, some of y'all use y'all own Ashe, but at the end of the day, this is in your Bible. And when the Lord doeth make thy thighs to rot and thy belly to swell, and this water shall cause the curse to go through thy bowels, and to make thy belly swell, and thy thighs rot, and the woman shall say, Amen, or so be it, Amen. And the priest shall write these curses in a book, and he shall blot them out with the bitter water. So not only did this is when y'all take and put people names or pictures along with y'all affirmation or y'all curse inside the jar. And as the water pulls those words out, because waters carry, it's the spell, words carry power, vibration, and frequency. That's why we write it. It gets into those waters. Now, it says, and he shall cause the woman to drink the bitter water that caused the curse, and the water that caused the curse shall enter into the woman and become bitter. Then the priest shall take the jealous offering out of her hand, and shall wave the offering before the Lord, and offer it upon the altar. And the priest shall take a handful of the offering, even the memorial thereof, and burn it before. Look at all this stuff he doing. This conjure. This good conjure. And afterward shall cause the woman to drink the water. Now the reason why she had to drink both of those waters is because if she was innocent, that other offering would neutralize that curse. I'm going to talk to y'all. Now, see, some of y'all out here passing false allegations, and you doing spell work, hoodoo work, conjure work, obia work on people, and you utilizing this. And you ain't saying, if this person is innocent, let this curse pass for them. You just passing out curses. This priest in this particular passage was a responsible conjurer. A responsible root worker, a responsible hoodoo worker, a responsible tata, mamba, hugon. See, if you ain't talking about me and speaking ill of me and slandering my name falsely, I can burn stop gossip incense all day. You are clear. But if you are doing that in any other energy or frequencies, you gonna get got. See, when you do real conjure work and you doing sour jars and stuff on people, you got to give them a way out if you a good, responsible conjurer. If you ain't did nothing to me, you is good. This woman had to drink both offerings. If she was innocent and her husband falsely accused her, nothing was going to happen to her. I don't care how powerful the priest is. I don't care how powerful the priestess is. If you innocent, you just innocent. Let's talk about sour jars and do it responsibly. Don't worry about the demonic. Understand that if you're going to do proper conjure, you have to make sure that that person is guilty of the allegation. So not only did he give her the curse, he also gave her the antidote. So if you're going to practice spirituality, you must know how to bless and curse, heal and kill. You must know duality. You can't just be one-sided, because if you are wrong, then that curse that you are placing down on that individual with this instrument, it's going to come back. So let's go on. So we got Numbers. Oh, no. We did Numbers, and then we're going to do Hebrews 12 and 15. What are you talking about, Apostle? It says, looking diligently, lest any man fail of the grace of God, lest any root of bitterness spring up and trouble you, and thereby many be defiled. Now, why did I want to talk about that? So, the concept of the lemon is to bring trouble into that person's life and to defile them or to spoil them, or as that the scripture said, rotten them. So that means you want to ruin any chance of happiness, love, and peace. And then we understand that bitterness is a negative emotion. So when you are working a souring jar and you are utilizing that in magic, and you're bringing this type of judgment on somebody, and you have not done your proper divination, and all you know is you feel a certain type of way. You don't know if that feeling is actual. And you have not sat down and you have not tried to come to any conclusion whether who is guilty or who's not guilty. You just out here throwing conjure. You just out here doing work. You just out here praying prayers. You just out here speaking the word. You understand? Because it's in the Bible. But responsible magic comes with understanding that I must be just and balanced in my administration of such judgment. Okay? So we understand that bitterness brings about trouble. If you have bitterness in your heart, how can you judge correctly? I'm going to say that again. If you have jealousy in your heart, how can you judge correctly? If you have insecurity in your heart, how can you judge anything? How can you see anything correctly? Why are you doing any type of spell work or craft in the first place? But I digress. Then, why would you defile somebody? What's up, Miss Lady? My Pisces. All right there. Now, I know all this sounds good, but when you want to bring this type of judgment or bitterness or disappointment in somebody's life, if I was you, sir and ma'am, if I was you, if I was doing the conjure, see, I don't like to go out there and doing stuff. See, when you put somebody in a container or a jar, you're surrounding their world, surrounding them, surrounding their energy with bitterness, with trouble, with ruin, okay? And you want to make sure that that person warrants that type of judgment. Not based off of your insecurities, not based off of your lack of sufficientness. I want to talk to y'all because I say sweetness to the rescue. Because if you put them in the jar, you putting their ancestors in the jar. If you put them in the jar, I don't have people put me in jars. Baby, I've been out here a long time. It did not end well for them. You understand? I'm just trying to tell you, listen, sometimes these people are putting these on people on graves. Sometimes, like I did it working. I did not use a lemon. I used a bitter orange because I'm trifling. But you know, you can use anything bitter. But I used a orange, but I used a bitter orange to bring destruction. Okay, that's just me. But any form of bitter working, it needs to be justifiable. That person has to really have done something. If someone is put in a jar, can it be reversed? Yes, but it takes work. This is what people understand. They're bringing negative frequency to you. If you are already a person that is negative, it is going to be harder for you to break that kind of contract, especially if somebody professionally put that work. This is what people don't understand. No matter how much I say this, they don't listen. We are in a generation, everybody want to fix everything themselves, even though if they have no idea what they're doing. I don't see the wisdom in that. I own my house, but I'm not going to fix my own air conditioning. I own my house, but I'm not going to fix my own plumbing. I'm not a professional. Some of you guys have no earthly idea how to even go about reversing a regular curse, no less than a curse that somebody put in a cemetery, no less than somebody used a prender, or somebody used ancestors, or somebody tied it to other deities, or put it in tree. Like there's so many different ways that you can do this, conjure and tie it to different energy sources in order. And if you don't have the understanding, skill set, or protection, it's just gonna get worse. Okay, so I'm clear about that. So jar magic is the ingredients, you're tying it to the individual, and with the intention of ruining them. Hey, how you doing? What about when burn candles to break up? I know candle work is different than this kind of work, but I know how to break that too. I know how to break spells. I don't care if you're a Tata, a Mumbo, a Hugon, a Bokor. I don't care if you an apostle, a prophet, a pastor, a teacher, evangelist. I don't care if you was a pastor and Tata. I don't care if you was an apostle and a Hugon. I don't care if you was a Satanist and a devil and a Lucifer. Let's talk about it. Now that's just me. I'm talking for myself. I ain't talking for nobody else. Now, what do you mean about sweetness? Sweetness to the rescue. I'm glad you asked. Let's get on over here to sweetness. Proverbs 16 and 24. They done put me in the cemetery. They done went to their Orishas on me. They done went to their Loas on me. Child, I done been at this a long time. Cemetery. You would have to, if you want me to remove, you have to go get a consultation first. There's a process to this. Proverbs 16, 24. Listen to this. Now we talking about honey jars now. Y'all know y'all love some honey jars. See, they working on me already, but it ain't gonna work. Let me tell y'all something. You can go get all the help you want to. First of all, let me explain without telling my business. Let me explain this. I have celestial power. I have extraterrestrial power. My spirits do not come from this world. I was born with my gift. I was sanctioned by the divine. I did not give me what I got. I did not read. I did not go to a formal ceremony. Okay? I was taught by some of the best as a child, not as a grown man, not as a man with children. As a child, I was taught and informed by some of them. I was taught by people who were serving other people. I was taught by people that were teaching other conjurers. I was that young learning, and he told me these words. If you did not have that spirit, I would not waste my time with you. So all of this time to mess with my head and come through my protected baby, it's not. It would have been better for you to just give me some money. But I digress. I have my Sophia anointing on me. So it says, verse 24, pleasant words are as honeycomb, sweet to the soul, and health to the bones. So when you do a honey jar, what people don't understand about a honey jar is that you are, especially if you're utilizing the honey with the honeycomb, first of all, you are sticking. Now, what people should pay attention to, if you're going to sweeten your husband or wife or boss or whomever in a honey jar, you should have sweetened them when y'all were on good terms. Honey is sticky, so you're going to stick them at a state where y'all are in disagreement. No wisdom. You need to repair that relationship with some sweet, kind words before you try to sweeten them. Oh, we're going to talk about it. First of all, honey moves slow, and so does molasses. Okay? Let me go on. Okay. We talked about the sweet words. Sweet words not only good for the mind, but it's good for the health of the bones. You understand? So all of you guys that claim that you want to do honey jars, and you got all these people putting all this stuff in there, first of all, understand the energy behind sugar. Understand the energy behind molasses. Understand what you are working with, and understand that if you are going to stick somebody in a state, and I don't understand why would you do a honey jar and then put it in the freezer? Y'all be doing too much. And you shouldn't be doing your own conjure anyway. That's what happens when you're trying to save $1. But anyway, so sweetness. Now, what's the other one? Psalms 119 and 103. Psalm 19 and 103. 103 says this. How sweet are thy words unto the taste, yea, sweeter than the honey to the mouth. Now, Pastor Ely, what does this have to do with conjure? Huh? Listen to this. Some of y'all put the honey, the sugar, and the molasses in the jar, but you didn't put it in your mouth. How you gonna do a honey jar and speak bitter words to your husband or your wife? How you gonna do honey jars and do that kind of conjure and try to sweet somebody, but your mouth ain't sweet? Your mouth ain't pleasant. Your mouth is not entreating. Like, make it make sense. If you gonna sweeten somebody to you, then that means you need to adjust the attitude. I'm gonna say it again to anybody that really want to work honey jars. You can put all the sweetness in the jar and it's not in your mouth. It ain't gonna do you no good, sir and ma'am. If you're gonna go and put the boss in a honey jar and then go to the job and cuss the boss out, you're working against yourself. If you're gonna put the judge in the honey jar and then show up to court late, make it make sense. Sir and ma'am, make it make. I don't care if you practice Obeah. I don't care if you practice hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Kumi. Make it make sense. Your mouth is lemon, but in the jar you got all this good sweetness sitting up in there. The only way that sweetness is going to come to your rescue, you yourself got to come in alignment with what you asking spirit for. Ah, yes, come on, I want to talk to you. Don't put the honey in the jar, put it in your mouth. Put it up under your tongue and sweeten your words. Now, those that do not know, because I don't know, I like to do magic. When you work with rum, when you do voodoo, we use barbacoa. Do I have a bottle? Yep, I got one right here. I got one right over here. All right. If you in voodoo, this just looks familiar. Okay? And this is made of sugar cane. Sugar cane, sweetness. Sweetness to the rescue. Sugar has summoning powers. It has magnetic powers. Huh? When you want to sweeten the spirit, we use this type of rum. Okay? Molasses. You're trying to sweeten this. Instead of putting it in the jar, get it in your mouth. Get it in your mouth, certain man. Don't put it in your bath. Because the bath and the jar did not cause the problem. Your bitter ways, your bitter tongue, your bitter words that broke your marriage up, that broke your relationship up, that caused you to have problems on your job. Your bitter attitude is doing the breakup work, not your enemies. Then I got some coconut syrup. I got a lot of stuff. I ain't gonna show y'all everything. Sweetness. Sweetness. All of that. Let me tell you, your words mean nothing if it carries no vibration. You cannot just say honey and you don't really mean it. You can't say sweetie and you really don't mean it. Come on here, somebody. You cannot use kind words without no power. Come on here, somebody. When you speak and you are sweet and you use kindness, it is the same thing as working with sugar cane. It will invoke the spirit of the Loa. It will invoke the spirit of the ancestor. It will invoke the spirit of God. Ola Damari, the mighty and zombie. Sugar, sweetness will bring in. Any conjurer knows that when we work with sugar or sugar cane, it will invoke the strength of the spirit. Sweetness to the rescue. It will sweeten the room, the people, and the places, and the things. It will give you favor. Huh? See, when you're doing real conjure and you understand the frequency and the vibration of why you working with that sugar cane, why you working with that, I got over here, where is that? Hold on. Some old good old brown sugar. Huh? You want some goodness to come around your house. Pray over. If you're too cheap to call me or call the Ghostbusters, then get you some brown sugar and get in a good mood. Get in a good mood. Huh? Get in a loving mood. And then start praying over you some brown sugar. And put that good energy, that good emotion into that brown sugar and sprinkle it around your outside of your house. Sprinkle inside your house. But don't forget that you are the main source of the sweetness. You are the main source of the kindness. You are the main source of the reconciliation. No. You don't want to use cinnamon. You don't want to use cinnamon. I keep trying to tell y'all, y'all think y'all know how to conjure. When you are trying to sweeten somebody, you want to be gentle. You want to be persuasive. You want to be authentic. It doesn't need to feel like a spell. Let it happen naturally and let them feel it from a genuine place. Some of y'all are confusing honey jars. That right, cinnamon's hot. Some of y'all are confusing sugar jars and honey jars with domination work. I'm explaining if you're really trying to do conjure. I don't care if you're doing hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Kumi, Congo. A lot of people out here, they're not doing honey jars. They're doing domination work. In the store. If you want to do real love work, you would not work with a red candle. You would work with a pink candle. Because you would want to have a friendship with that man or woman. Gay, straight, or bi. It don't matter. Real magic is a natural energy that is coming from the person. This is when people telling y'all you will make somebody fall in love with you. Ain't nobody, if they don't have it, if they're not attracted to you, all you can do is drunken their mind and make them see something in you that it does not exist. They want to be in the pants, not in the shirt. I know that's right. Now, when you work in real conjure, real magic, it is natural. It is your natural ashe. When I come on live, this is my natural ashe as a Sagittarius. I never try to come on here and try to be a Virgo. I never come on here trying to be a Scorpio. I never come on here trying to be a Leo. I never come on here trying to be a Capricorn. I operate in my natural energy. So no matter if you see me in the morning time or the evening time, the reason why some of y'all are tired late at night, because you done had to change your faces and change your attitude and change your disposition so many times trying to convince people you kind, you sweet, and you nice. I can be literally myself at any given time and still be blessed and still have that invocative power. Still have that conjure on the inside of me and still get favor and still get love and still get support. Y'all, is anybody hearing me? Is anybody hearing me? Magic is natural. It naturally flows through you. That's why you need to know your own ass shade. Because guess what? You might not be able to use a lemon. You might have to use a lime because lemon may weaken you, make you sick. So you might have to work with a lime and still get the same results. But you would know that if you did your conjure, or if you had did your divination, if you had got insight and understood your energy. Because everybody can't work with everything. You might not be able to use sugar cane. But don't mean you can't do no sweet work. Let's put it back over there. I got a syrup that I made. I poured it all around my house. All these people out here trying to throw hexes and throwing all that stuff. That sugar sweetness is to the rescue. When you put that sugar down and you don't invoke your ancestors and the spirit of God on the inside of that, and that sweetness and that syrup go to flowing around your house, and it go to moving things and inviting good spirits, because good spirits like good vibrations and frequency. And all of a sudden, when you look around, all that money that you need start coming in. All that love and support you need start coming in. All of that help you need, it start coming in. Because something about sweetness, it invokes, it brings the answer. That all of a sudden, everything start lifting up its antennas and they start getting drawn to you. That's right, real love is not forced. But that's all they doing out here, baby. That's all they doing. When you really working and you, listen, let me tell y'all something. If you really working in honey jar, and you working with Mama Chola or Oshun, and I be seeing y'all with your oranges and your cinnamon sticks and your honey, and you got it on the plate and it looks so pretty, but you ain't got none of that on the table of your heart. You don't have none of that hid in your heart. You ain't got none of that honey in your throat. And this right here, all of this ain't nothing but the grave. You ain't got nothing but foul, defile things to say and speak about people. You cannot call something that is not in you. Just because I put Chinese food on my plate, do that make me Chinese? So when you support Apostle Ely, I want you to know what you're investing in. When you get in my class, I teach real magic. I do not teach your recipes. I am not interested, sir, ma'am, how you want to do a money working, how you want to go to the river, whether you want to call Mama Chola, Oshun, or River Spirit, or La Serene. I am not interested in that. Because if there's no manifestation, you got all that honey all over your body, and he still don't want you. You got all that honey all over you and all that cinnamon all over you, and she still don't want you. Because your mouth, pleasant words, kindness, through love and kindness have I drawn thee. That's what sugar cane is. Let me tell y'all something. Magic is so natural. Whether it is above, some of y'all walking around there with honey jars all up on your wig, got it buried all in the ground. That ain't where the magic at, baby. If a person does not feel comfortable, if a person does not feel their value in your presence, you're not doing honey magic. Everybody wanted to be around Oshun. They don't want to be around you. And let me tell you something. You can get Leroy faster back in your house by you giving him some money than you can using a honey jar. You can get his attention more by buying him some shoes and renting him a car for the weekend than you could with that honey jar. Because your mouth is foul. Your behavior, your conduct is no good. So giving him what some of the things he wants will get him back with you quicker than you doing a honey jar. I do real magic, y'all. I do real magic. All of this lying to people that they can keep. No, just tell these people, okay, we not going to do a honey jar. We're going to do domination work. We're going to force him to not be himself or force her not to be herself so they can be with you. That's what you really aiming at. Hey there. Much love. Don't forget, guys, hit that like button and make sure y'all be a part of my YouTube family. I lost some of y'all on my Patreon family, but I know y'all come back. Now, I got 3 lemons that I'm going to be working with. I showed y'all coconuts. Now, when you... I got money incense on that. If you got a need and you have not visited my website, then in my book you ain't got a need. Because I got plenty of solutions on my website. Now, when you are out here and you got, listen, y'all grown, right? You sitting between 2 opinions. Do I do a honey jar or a sour jar? That's on you. Okay? But I would not stick anybody in my life that I don't want to be there and they don't want to be there. And if I'm not going to do right by them, they don't need to be in my life. If you are doing magic on somebody or on something and you have no intention of doing right by that person, then you in the wrong. You cannot say you're doing good work. That is dark work. That is dark work. What do I recommend? What are you dealing with? I got peace incense, better business incense. I actually got my Ogun pot over here. You can drop some in there. What about a freezer bag? Let me tell y'all something. When you working with freezer and using freezer work, that means you're trying to bring something to halt, to naught. You don't want to work that on somebody unless you want them out of your life. I don't care if you practice hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Kumi, Congo, and Palo. But to get somebody out your life, you don't have to do a freezer spell. I got peace incense, better business, high John, oil of gladness, triple threat, healing incense, love, road opener, mental clarity, blockbuster money, guardian angel, ancestor reversal, protection, stop that gossip, and courtroom incense. You got your adversary. I'm gonna call them adversary because they don't think they qualify for it to be your enemy. But I have reversal incense over there, protection incense, blockbuster, and stop that gossip incense. I wouldn't sleep on it. That stop that gossip. Ancestor reversal. What's that for? The ancestor incense is to feed your ancestor. Reversal incense is self-explanatory. It reverses something. Now, I have these lemons. Now, lemons are shaped just like this. The same reason why we use these right here. Because it's a sphere. You got to understand energy to understand why we first place using a lemon in the first place. So the same reason why you would use an egg, the same reason why you would use a coconut, is the same reason why you would use a lemon or a lime, depending on the situation. Now there's a front and a back to this. Now, the reason why they tell y'all to slither these open and put them back together, because they want you to insert or impregnate the egg or impregnate the lemon with the name or the ingredients and then they want you to stitch it back. Some people use needles, which they're really bringing in Ogun if you're in Santeria Lukumi, or they're bringing in Agu Fare, or they're bringing in Zarabanda, but they're bringing in iron into this working, okay? So when they put these 9 needles, 13 needles in this to seal this back up, they are impregnating and sealing you or whatever inside of this bitterness. Okay? Which that means whatever is going on in the juices and all of that, and God forbid if this dries on you. This is when you make somebody dry up. There's a spell that I do that you utilize a turtle, but you turn the turtle upside down. And you make sure the turtle bakes in the noonday sun. And the turtle dries out from the base in his shell. And that's how that person, you know. There's a lot of stuff you can do out here. I'm a responsible practitioner. All right? So that's how sweetness comes to the rescue. If you want, for duality, if something is going on in your life, what is the opposite of somebody souring you? You have to have strong energy, a strong conjure to combat this type of working. But it's even harder if they hire somebody to do this type of work against you. All right, you better get one. Some of y'all say, oh, he's sweet. Y'all look at that as weak. No, when he's sweet, that means he know how to conjure. That means he know how to invoke. That means he know how to summon. That means he know how to call those things that be as though he were. The next time they call you sweet, understand that's a place of power. Yes, baby. Say, I better go get that stop. God, I'm trying to tell you, Let me tell y'all something. You can pray all. I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you don't have certain tools, if you do not have certain tools, all the praying up under the sun ain't gonna help. Because all I got to do is talk to my ancestors and bless my stop gossip incense. And when I light that stop gossip incense in my Ogun pot, baby, it's over. Because I'm not the source of the negativity. See, the reason why I talk the way I talk, y'all, let me get some more of this ginger. The reason I talk the way that I talk, y'all, when y'all get ready to do magic with me tonight, the reason why I talk the way that I talk, because I don't bother people. I do not bother people. People be bothering me. That's why people get in trouble with Apostle. Because I got too much going on in my life to be tending to other people's business. I have too many clientele. I got too much going on. I don't care what the next man doing. That's a real thing. If you a Sagittarius, you know I'm telling the truth. I'm not interested. I am not interested. And my moon is in Aries, and that's selfish. I don't care what you got going on. I'm a Sag, a Aries, and a Pisces. You know no. I deal with you if you want me to deal. And I don't even get in my children's business. Now let me explain something to y'all. To all of y'all control freaks. Let Apostle Ela just humor you just a little bit. Let me just humor you. I'm 50 years old. Let me just humor you just a little bit. Just give me a little bit of your time. Let me just talk to you. What make you think you're going to control a man that is 50 years old and already been married, divorced both of his wives? Both of his wives were preachers, pastors' daughters. Both of them, one of them was an Aries, one of them was a Sagittarius. What make you think that you're going to control somebody that is 50 years old, that grew up as an only child, that as much as my mother was frugal, she spoiled me. My family, then my grandma, my uncle. I was the only child. I am accustomed to getting what I want. I am a child of Oya. What makes you think that you're going to control me? I am a child of Centella. What makes you think you're going to control this energy? Like, make it make sense. I own 2 houses. I have 2 businesses. I'm 50 years old. I'm educated. I got 28 years at UPS. What makes you think you're going to walk in my life and control me? Like, make that make sense. You can't even control the man you taking care of. How you going to control an independent man that don't need your car? I don't need your magic. I don't need your spells. I don't need your ancestors. I don't need your... And if I needed something, all I had to do is turn to my own family. If I needed some spiritual help right now, I can call my own biological sons. If I needed some spiritual help with what's going on with me, I could call my own biological children. How do you what makes you think that both of my wives are smart? They smart, and they couldn't do it. They had babies from me, and they still couldn't do it. What do you think you're going to get from me? They actually got my DNA, and they couldn't control me. My mother cannot control me, and she's a Virgo, and she birthed me into the world. I'm a Sag. That don't say nothing to you. I'm an Aries moon. That don't say nothing to you. I got a Pisces rising. I don't know how, I don't understand people. Work with me, flow with me, but try to control me, try to manipulate me. I done been manipulated by a Virgo. You're not going to manipulate me. Huh? What's up there, my cousin O? Like, make it make sense. What about my personality? What about me being 50 years old? Already raised. All of my children, listen to me, y'all. This is how crazy this is. All of my children are grown. They don't live with me. How you gonna control a man like that? I got my own credit cards. How you make it make sense? I practice quite a few religions, sweet. I ain't even being funny. No, I'm trying to be real. Like, you should be able, as a grown woman, to look at a man or woman and say, you know what, I'm not going to handle them like I handle Joe Louis. I'm not going to handle her like I handle Becky. I'm not going to handle them like that. Because they are not in a state of mind or energy where you can do that. I have ancestors. Like, and think about this. I share free information on my lives that your husband, grandfather could not even share. How you smart enough? Where's your discernment? Where's your spirit? What spirits you say is talking to you? Medifune. Oh yeah. I've been running business since I was a child. And God knows the lifestyle I have lived. I have done almost everything. And have no regrets. A part of doing magic is also assessing who you dealing with. I don't understand how some of y'all think because y'all in certain positions in religion. I am sharing with free information and you cannot even comprehend what I really know because I'm not telling. A master never tells everything he or she knows. So if you are dumbfounded and blown away with what I'm sharing for free, what do you think I really know? What kind of conjure do you think I really can do? If I'm showing you something, that means I know something greater. Because if I expose that to you, that means I know something greater than what I expose to you. That's what makes me balanced as a conjurer. Cosmic. Let me explain it to you like this, baby. You ain't the first woman that done did love spells on me. You ain't the first woman that done went to root workers. Huh? My exes and their mama own their churches. They have ministry. They have money. And they couldn't do it. I ain't just start fighting a bunch of people. When if you come up in a Christian church and the church mad, if the pastor mad with you, everybody in the church mad with you. So I'm used to fighting a bunch of people. I'm used to sending back a bunch of energy from people in their prayers and their affirmation and speaking in tongue and prophesying and mix it with conjure and voodoo and everything else. I'm used to all of that. I got married at 19 years old with a woman that's 9 years older than me, and she could not control me. She got my heart, but she still couldn't control me. I love her to this very day, and she still ain't got me. She got my heart and still don't have me. I don't know what else to tell you. I belong to God. I'm going to say that again. I'm not running around here trying to figure out life. I know my destiny. I know what I practice. If you want to come in and join my classes, if you want to get readings from me, you want to get consultations from me, if you want to get want me to do graveyard work, any of my services. I am not here looking for a relationship. You're not one of them. I am here to do magic. That's my only purpose of being here, to do magic. And to find my tribe, those people that I relate to, that want to see manifestation in their life. That's what I'm here for. I ain't here to hurt you. I ain't here to use you. I'm not here to do none of that. I want to see you win. When you support Apostle Ely, this is the energy you are supporting. I want you free because I want to be free. I let you make your choices because I'm going to make my choices. Ask my children. I can't be no more real than that. Every dime you send to Apostle Ely, I'm about magic. And I hate losing. So I do whatever I have to do to win. I like to see manifestation. I love my testimony. I love my testimony. That's why I do the type of conjure I do. I love magic. That's what, you want to know what my sweet spot is? Magic. I love magic manifestation. If you want to know how to be sweet on Apostle Ely, help me perform magic. Oh, I ain't going to never forget you. Help me to become better at what I do. I ain't going to never forget you. If you try to stand between me and my magic, I have already forgotten thee. It's that simple with me. It's that simple. Let me tell you something I said. I'm going to be ready for y'all tonight at 9 o'clock. So they asked me about remarrying. They asked me, are you going to get remarried to them? I said, why would I buy a used car twice? I'm going to say that again. Are you going to get remarried to them? Why would I buy a used car twice? That's what I said. Also, why would I buy or rent a vehicle when somebody else already riding? What do I look like? What kind of man do I look like? Gay, straight, or bi? I'm going to say it like that. What I look like, a man of my status trying to get something from somebody or ride something where there's already a driver. I'm better than that. All these cars on the car lot want to be purchased. And I'm going to go pick up, try to get a car that somebody's already making payments on. Somebody, like I'm not that type of dude. Huh? I ain't even that type of hoe. Like, how transparent do I have to be? How honest do I have to be? How upfront do I have to be? I'm more honest than who, the people you deal with. How, like make it make sense. That's my sweet spot, y'all. Sweetness will rescue you. Kindness will rescue you. It's power in that. You supporting somebody that has a very sweet spot. I got a sweet too. It's tight, but it's all right. The truth. Some of the stuff, I don't mind helping you find you somebody. I'm just like the salesman. We gonna find a company that will finance you. I'm gonna find you a brother or sister that will finance you. Huh? Maybe I can't do it at the big dealership. Maybe I can find my good friend over here that he's a buy here and pay here, and maybe we can, even though you got 112 miles and you got a broken seat, but there's some brother, some sister out there that's willing to put a down payment and bring you off the lot. I believe God. I believe there's a man or woman. Yes, you shake a little bit. Yeah, your fender been hit. But there's a man or a woman somewhere, a gate straight about. There's a sweet spot that they'll look at you and say, that's mine. You can be missing some teeth, but that's mine. You can have a leg that's crooked and an ankle that's busted, and they'll still pull you off the lot. You can have 250,000 miles, but you're a Mercedes. And they say, my God, thank you. They will worship you. But I got too much credit, too many resources, and too much going for myself to purchase something like that. My family would laugh me up under the sink. They would clown me. Y'all don't know my sister. They would clown me like no other. Not you. I'm not finna embarrass you, and I'm not finna embarrass me. You understand? Because my family, they will roast us alive. They will be on the ground, on the floor, laughing and roasting us. I pull up with, not you, Pistol Pete. I ain't finna do me like that. I love the Lord. I love him. And I want to see y'all tonight. Hit those like buttons. Share my video if you have not joined my YouTube family. I will be back on tonight. I'll be doing readings. I didn't see anybody to get a readings, but I will be back because I got to get prepared for y'all tonight. We're going to do magic tonight. This is my day of power. I got my ceremonies I got to do outside, and I am excited. Okay? I hope you're excited to be with me. And let me tell y'all, to all of you that truly follow me and support me, thank you for accepting me for who I am and how I am. You understand? 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to say it again. I, Apostle Samuel Ely Jr., thank my crew and anybody that resonates for accepting me and loving me for being me. I appreciate it. We're going to do some magic tonight. I got my stuff. I did some last. I'll be ready. Make sure you drink some. Yeah, I'm working on it right now, Shamari. I love you unconditionally, Apostle. I love you back. I appreciate that. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all share the video. All right? Much love. Thank you, and thank you.